Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you something really fun, and that is 7 cool patterns on the Rubik's Cube. So before you try to learn about these patterns, I want to tell one thing, that you need to know about notations, as there are a lot of special algorithms for making these patterns. In case you don't know them, I've put the link in the description and you can watch that video where I've explained all about notations and then come back here. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first pattern is called dot in a dot, and that's where you'll have a different colored center in each region, and you need only 4 moves to finish it. So it goes like this. You need to first turn any middle layer in any direction. So let's start with the vertical one, and we'll turn that up. And then now we need to turn the horizontal middle layer. You can do it either left or right. I'm gonna do it towards the left. Now reverse the first turn and reverse the second turn, and that's it. The pattern's done. Doesn't it look great? So now if you want to undo the pattern, we can take a look at one center. For example, there's red here. We'll move it to the red side. And then there are 2 green edges, so we need to put a green center there. And then reverse the first turn and reverse the second turn. So now it's back to the solid position. And the second pattern, it's called the checkerboard. And for that also we need only 3 moves to finish it. So we turn all the middle layers twice. The vertical one, and then the horizontal one, and the surrounding one. So this one looks pretty much like a checkerboard. And one thing you may observe, that all corners are correctly placed. It's only the edges that are not. So to undo the pattern, you need to do the exact same movements. Vertical, horizontal, and then surrounding. Now the third pattern is called Anaconda. For this we need to follow a special algorithm, and it goes like this. U, B2, L, D, B prime, F, L prime, D, U prime, L prime, R, F prime, D2, R prime. So now as you can see, there is a big snake which loops around everywhere. Slithers, I mean. So now to undo the pattern, we just reverse the algorithm, and that goes like this. Now the fourth pattern is called cross, and we follow this algorithm to get the pattern. L2, R prime, B2, F2, D2, B2, F2, L2, R2, U2, R prime. So now there is a cross on every side. And one thing which you'll observe, it's exactly the opposite as checkerboard. That is, all edges are in the right spot, but corners are not. So for undoing the pattern, we reverse the algorithm like this. Now the fifth pattern is called cube in a cube, and we follow this algorithm. U2, F2, R2, U prime, L2, D, B, R prime, B, R prime, B, R prime, D prime, L2, U prime. So now it looks like there is a 2 by 2 inside a 3 by 3, and it has happened on the other side as well. So two 2 by 2s in one 3 by 3. So now we once again reverse the pattern by reversing the algorithm. Now the sixth pattern is just a slight advanced version of the previous one, and it's called cube in a cube in a cube. And this algorithm will help you to get that pattern. U prime, L prime, U prime, F prime, R2, B prime, R, F, U, B2, U, B prime, L, U prime, F, U, R, F prime. So now it looks like there's a 1 by 1 in a 2 by 2 in a 3 by 3. And the same is on the other side. So two 1 by 1s in two 2 by 2s in one 3 by 3. So now we reverse the algorithm once again. And the last pattern I want to show you is the Superflip. And we see there are a lot of M primes over here. That basically means turning the vertical middle layer up. And this is how the algorithm goes. M prime, U prime, and this should be done 4 times. So I'm going to do 3 more times. And then X rotation means face what is on the bottom right now, make it the front face. And then Y rotation means making the right face as the front face. So make the bottom face, and then after the bottom face is a front face, make the right face as a front face. And again do the M prime U prime 4 times. And once again rotate the cube. So make bottom face as front face, and then make the right face as front face. And once again we do it 4 times, and the pattern is done. So as we can see, each and every edge is flipped around. It's happened everywhere, but the corners are still in their correct positions. So to reverse the pattern, you need to do exactly the same movements, and then you rotate the cube in this way. So this is all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like and subscribe for more videos. And if you're stuck at any point, leave me down a comment and I'll respond to it. So bye everyone, have a good time.